Welcome to the lecture on regional economic integration. In this lecture, we will discuss about different levels of integration, positive and negative effects of integration, and different types of regional agreements. When we talk about different countries, let's say country A and country B, we can see difference between both the countries on the basis of geographical areas, infrastructure, policies. These differences are constrained to the economic growth, especially in developing countries. It may be due to poor infrastructure, reduced economic growth, or reduction in production, or inefficiency in policy. So, through regional economic integration, these differences or divisions can be reduced and improve economic growth. Regional economic integration is an agreement between group of countries in a geographical region to remove or reduce economic barriers. These are trade barriers and non-trade barriers to improve productivity and ultimately economic interdependence so that there can be free flow of goods and services and other factors of production between each other. Other factors include capital, people, ideas, etc. Some example of regional economic integration are NAFTA, European Union, SAARC, ASEAN, and BRICS. So what is difference between globalization and regional economic integration? Globalization is a broad concept. It includes trading at world level. It is open trading. And regional economic integration is a narrow concept. It includes trading at particular region and not at world level. What are the levels of regional economic integration? The lowest level, free trade agreement, then custom union, common market, economic union, and political union, the highest level of regional economic integration. Let's discuss one by one. First point, free trade agreement. It is a kind of bilateral or multilateral agreement in which two or more countries agree to reduce or eliminate all trading barriers and non-trading barriers. To reduce or remove all trading barriers or non-tariff barriers. Each member country can determine its own trading policy for non-member countries. So, reduction or elimination of trading barriers and non-tariff barriers among member countries and determine on trading policy for non-member countries. So these two criteria are there: reduction of tariff and non-tariff barriers among member countries and determine its own trading policy for non-member countries. For example, North American Free Trade Agreement, which was established on 1st January 1994. It was an agreement between Canada, Mexico, and USA to eliminate trade barriers and non-trade barriers. So there are group of countries who agree to eliminate trade barriers among themselves, but to determine own trade policy for non-member. It means A, B, and C. All of them will have different policies for country D. Next is custom union. It is an extension of free trade agreement wherein there will be elimination of trading barriers and non-tariff barriers among member countries, and same policy for non-member countries. For example, if there are different countries, so there will be no trading and non-tariff barriers among member countries, but all of them will have common policy for non-members. For example, the Andean Pact, wherein Bolivia, Cambodia, Ecuador, Peru, they came together and formed custom union. Among them, there is no tariff and non-tariff barriers, but they have common policy for other countries, non-member countries. Next is common market. It is an extension of custom union wherein there is no tariff barriers and non-tariff barriers among member countries, and common trade policy for non-member countries. Custom union talks about only movement of goods, but common market also includes free movement of goods, services, and other factors of production, such as capital, people, ideas, technology, etc. For example, Mercosur, wherein Brazil, Argentina, Paraguay, and Uruguay came together to form common market. Next is economic union. It is an extension of common market wherein there is no tariff and non-tariff barriers among member countries. Common trade policy for non-member countries. Free movement of goods, services, and other factors of production. It also includes common currency, the most important feature of economic union, common currency for all the member countries, common tax rate, and all the policies such as monetary policy and fiscal policy. So, common market includes elimination of tariff barriers, non-tariff barriers among member countries, common trade policy for non-member countries, and free movement of goods, services, and other factors of production. But economic union also includes common currency among member countries, common tax rate, and common policy for all member countries. For example, European Union. It was established on 1st November 1993 with 27 member countries. So they have decided to eliminate tariff and non-tariff barriers among member countries, common trade policy for non-member countries, free movement of goods and services and other factors of production. So they have considered all the European countries as one country. There is no geographical boundary. All the member countries have common currency as euro, common tax rate. They follow same economic policies also. Political union, it is an extension of economic union wherein all the features of economic union are under political union also. Other than that, there is complete political integration among member countries, common decision making, and judicial system, coordination in social, economic, and foreign policy. So, political union is the highest level of regional economic integration. So, till now, we have discussed the level of regional economic integration. The first level is free trade agreement. It is an elimination of tariff and non-tariff barriers among member countries and different trading policy for non-member countries. In custom union, there is elimination of tariff barrier as well as non-tariff barriers among member countries and common trading policy for non-member countries. But common market also includes free movement of services and other factor of production. Economic union, wherein elimination of tariff barriers, non-tariff barriers among member countries, common trade policy for non-member countries, there will be common currency, common tax rules, and other economic policies. And last level of integration is political union. It has complete political integration among member countries. So we can say the first level of economic integration is free trade agreement. Second level is custom union, then common market, European Union, and lastly political union. What are the effects of regional economic integration? Trade creation and trade diversion. Trade creation is positive effect and trade diversion is a negative effect of economic integration. Say for example, if there are three countries, country A, B and C, and cost of producing product X is $6 for country A and $4 for country B and C. So here the cost is higher for country A. If it imports goods from country B and C, then there will be import duty, that is tariff barrier. For example, $3 is import duty. So cost for product X for country A will be $7 if A imports goods from country B and C. So if A is in regional economic integration with country B, then there will be no tariff barrier. So the cost will be $4 only. If country A imports goods from country B, then the cost of product will be $4. And if A imports duty from country C, then there will be $7 cost of production. So it is an example of trade creation. It is a positive impact of regional economic integration wherein country A is getting cheaper product from country B due to regional economic integration. And if the cost of producing product X is $8 for country A, $6 for country B, and $4 for country C, then there is cost efficiency for country C. The cost of production is lowest for country C. So country C is a cost efficient country, cost advantage country. But still, if country A imports goods from country B and C and $3 is import duty, then the total cost will be $9 and $7. But if country A is in regional economic integration with country B, then there will be no tariff barriers. So country A can import goods from country B at $6, and if A wants to import goods from country C, then it has to pay tariff barrier also. So total $7 it has to pay. So country A will import goods from country B because the cost is lesser as compared to country C. Despite having cost efficiency with country C, country A will import from country B due to regional economic integration. So country C is more efficient in producing goods as compared to country B, but still, so trade takes place with country B. So it is a negative impact of regional economic integration. So there can be trade creation and trade diversion effect of regional economic integration. Trade creation is positive impact and trade diversion is negative impact of regional integration. Let's discuss each regional economic agreement in detail. ASEAN, Association of Southeast Asian Nations. It is an example of political and economic union. It was established on 8th August 1964 at Bangkok, Thailand. The headquarters is in Indonesia, Jakarta. The founding countries are Indonesia, Singapore, Malaysia, Thailand, and Philippines, and currently Myanmar, Vietnam, Laos, and Brunei. Total 10 countries are there. The objective of ASEAN is to promote economic development, socio-cultural development, and regional peace among member countries and economic stability. The motto is one vision, one identity, and one community. It means in particular region there is one vision of economic development and socio-cultural development, one identity that is Asian countries, and one community as the particular region. So what are the principles of ASEAN? Not to interfere in each other internal affairs, settle dispute in peaceful manner, effective mutual support, protection of regional stability, national identity of all countries' sovereignty, and to promote mutual respect, equality, and freedom among member countries. Next is SAARC, South Asian Association for Regional Cooperation. It was established on 8th December 1985 in Dhaka, the city of Bangladesh. The headquarters is in Kathmandu, Nepal. There are 7 founding countries: India, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh, and Maldives. Currently, total 8 countries are there. In 2008, Afghanistan also joined the organization. Observer countries are those countries which are not the members of organization. They can participate in the meeting, but they cannot vote. The observer countries of SAARC are Australia, China, Myanmar, Japan, USA, South Korea, Mauritius, etc. The objective of SAARC are to promote economic growth, social development, cultural development, welfare among nations, improve quality of life, to contribute to mutual trust, and to promote collaboration and mutual assistance with developing countries. The virtual conference was held in the month of May during COVID pandemic. The focus area of cooperation are agriculture and rural development, women, youth and child health care, science and technology, climate change, human resource development, transportation and energy, etc. Why is SAARC important for India? First of all, it constitutes almost 3% of world area and 21% of world population. It is an organization with combined GDP of 3 trillion US dollar. It has densely populated area. Same customs and cultures are followed. What are achievements and challenges for India? SAARC University has established at New Delhi, India. India has signed free trade agreement and preferential trade agreement to improve trade relationship. But some challenges are also there, like the motor vehicle agreement was ready to be signed in 2014 in Kathmandu summit, but Pakistan objected to the agreement in the last minute. Now, the forum has become a zone of rivalry between India and Pakistan and China, and Pakistan's refusal to crack down on terrorism. Next is European Union. It was established on 1st November 1993 in Maastricht, Netherlands. Therefore, it is called as Maastricht Treaty. The headquarters is in Belgium or Brussels. The founders are Germany, France, Italy, Belgium, Luxembourg, Netherlands, and total 27 member countries were there. Later on, UK was added and it left on 31st January 2020. So currently, there are only 27 members are there. The objective is to promote peace and well-being among member countries, free and safe Europe with no internal boundaries. It has its own currency and smooth and efficient trade with Europe. Next is BRICS: Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. It was established on 16th June 2009. The meeting was held in Yekaterinburg, Russia. The headquarters is in Shanghai, China. Four founder members were there: Brazil, Russia, India, and China. Later on, South Africa was added, and currently, five countries are there. The objectives are economic and social development, climate change, and reduction in geopolitical uncertainties. So, to summarize, ASEAN was established on 8th August 1964 in Bangkok, Thailand. The headquarters is at Jakarta, Indonesia. There were five founder members. Currently, it has 10 members. The objective is economic development, social and cultural development. Next is SAARC. It was established on 8th December 1985 in Dhaka, the city of Bangladesh. The headquarters is in Kathmandu, Nepal. Total 7 members were founders: India, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh, and Maldives. Afghanistan was added later on. So there are total 8 member countries with the objective of economic, social, and cultural development to promote quality of life and social welfare. Next is European Union. It was established on 1st November 93 in Maastricht, Netherlands. The headquarters is in Belgium. The founder members are 27. Later on, UK added and it was left on 2020. So still it has 27 countries. The objectives are promoting equality, justice, and they have accepted common currency and tax policy. Next is NAFTA. It was established on 1st January 1994 with Canada, Mexico, and United States as member countries. Still, it has three member countries. It has now become USMCA, United States, Mexico, and Canada. The objective is to remove tariff barrier, non-tariff barrier, and the name was changed in the year 2020. Next is BRICS, Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. It was established on 16th June 2009. The meeting was held in Russia and it has its headquarters in Shanghai, China. There were four member countries. Later on, South Africa added, and total five countries are there. The objective is to promote economic and social development, climate change, and reduction in geopolitical uncertainties.